Hi, my name is Basher Critic from Facebook, and today I will discuss to you about networking here in the Philippines. Okay, let me educate you about common pyramiding, networking, multi-level marketing here in the Philippines. It's in the form of different names and whatever, but it's all the same thing. Most networking companies here in the Philippines will blind you, the prospective member, with talks about money, with youngsters who already bought cars within a couple of months inside the networking company, and they will show you cars that the top of the network, the upline, own, like Hummers, Porsche, Mercedes, etc. Occasionally, they will show you pictures of checks for certain people who are working inside the network, and you guessed it, the young people inside the company. You will be blindsided from the truth as to how this thing really works. They will tell you that you will have unlimited income if you join their networking group, that you will be able to afford all your dreams when you join up. Unlimited possibilities, unlimited everything. Just join the group and it's that easy to acquire all your dreams. But wait, don't you have very limited time, limited sources, and limited energy? They tell you, of course you have to work for it. You have to gather a flock of people to join the network. And how much do you get from what you have gathered? Almost everything goes up to the bosses. They tell you that they receive only a small part of it since they return it to the new members in the form of items or commodities. And of course, again, you believe this. The items are, for all you know, bullcrap in the sense of the price they say it is. Do you actually know how much is the production value of these items that you will try to sell for the networking company? Or if it is medicine, do you know again the price? And do you know if it actually works? Even if it is not toxic or deadly to consume, you will still try to sell it to people who are hoping for a cure to their ailments. So in other words, you may be promoting false hopes. My examples for items may go on and on, so let's just talk about pricing. They give you a standard market value to the price of the commodity, otherwise known as the retail price or the price at which you will sell it. Let's say, for example, the retail price is 500 pesos for one item, and your joining fee in the network is 5,000 pesos. So they return to you immediately 80% of your joining fee in commodities. Again, let's say 500 pesos per item. So that's 8 items at 500 pesos each for a total of 4,000 pesos. You feel good about it because it is as if you just put out 1,000 pesos to join the group. But wait, there's more. They say you'll be able to receive 20% or 30% discount per item from the moment of membership, which means every time you have a client wanting to buy an item, you make 20% or 30% of each item sold. Wow, that's a lot of money. But that's not all. Every time you get a member to join the network, you receive an incentive from their payments, commonly known as the binary blah 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 blah. Big, big money. And if you believe this, you've just been fooled. The first question you always have to ask yourself is this too good to be true? Most often, it is too good to be true. You can't be rich just like that. It's not as easy as 1, 2, 3. Second question is, are the items sellable? Most often than not, again, it's not that sellable. You have to really persuade people into buying it. You have to say this and that, whatever, whatever. An item that is sellable is an item that you yourself would buy without hesitation and without doubts. You don't need people to talk to you into buying it. The third question is you have to ask yourself is, are the items standard retail price not too big? For this one, you have to do some research. Ask around. Check the net as to how much the production value is, or how much does it cost at factory price. My example earlier is 500 pesos per item. What if the production value of the item just costs around 50 pesos or 100 pesos? Then you would think you're not such in a good situation because you paid 5,000 pesos to join. And they say they'll give you 80% of it back immediately in items, which you cannot give back for money. If the production value is between 50 pesos or 100 pesos, instead of receiving 4,000 pesos worth of items back, you just be getting around 400 or 800 pesos. and the company just pocketed 4,200 pesos to 4,600 pesos of your hard-earned money. The next step is to investigate. You have to go around asking people about the networking company. Of course, you never ask people inside the company because they are trying to get you. They will tell you all the sweetest things just so you'd make up your mind immediately and join them. You wouldn't ask a shark if he will eat you if you swim in the water that he's in, right? Just the same, never ever ask from the people inside the company. You may ask people from outside, the people who left the company. Ask them for their reasons of doing so. Ask them if they earned from it and ask them if it's really that easy. Remember, there are always two sides to a story. Check for the company's background, the company's bosses, check everything. I'm not saying that you will not earn through networking. Every opportunity entails a certain effort and a certain soul selling. What are you willing to do to earn money? Are you willing to work hard for it? Are you willing to make sacrifices for it? Are you willing to sacrifice others for it? Are you willing to lie for it? Are you willing and ready to shred dreams for it? If you are, then you'll do good in a networking scam. After all, if there's anyone who you should take care of, it's yourself. In life, you are always number one. If you're in a networking company and you're a loyal member, I'm sure you do not agree on everything that I've said, aside from you will earn from it. But I just want to be clear that not all networking companies are a scam. There are networking companies that are built on a solid foundation of trust and quality products, and really offer you real possibilities, and they will never offer you with unlimited possibilities. They will give you factual data and real evidence of possible and reachable success in their company. But let's first discuss the legality of networking. What does it take for a networking company to be legal? It's just one thing. The company needs a product to sell or a service to sell. Of course, with all the business permits and whatever. It's a product that's the heart and soul of a business. So let me ask you, the members of the networking companies. It's given that your companies have products, but is it sellable? If it is, to what extent is it sellable? What is the variety of your products? Do you have only one product? Or maybe you have five products? Maybe eight or 10? That's it? If that is it, does your company change products regularly? And by regular, I mean quarterly or semi-annually at the most. Are these items everyday needs of people? Or is it just items that you can actually live without? Which of course entails that if the items you are selling are not main commodities of the market, then it's really not that sellable. Do you earn more through inviting people to become members of the company? If you do earn more through inviting than selling, then I have good and bad news for you. The good news is you earned from it. No doubt, that's the reason you are still in there. The bad news is you earn through lies you feed people. You just sold your soul for some little money. Another bad news is your bosses are earning more and more while you do the dirty work. Always remember, there's no such thing as unlimited, and there's no easy way to get rich. It takes hard work, effort, and real sacrifice to make it good in this life. It's funny how some people feed you with lies, and how they become a victim of their own treacherous little lies they spread around. So that's it. This has been Basher Critic from Facebook, and I hope you've all learned about networking here in the Philippines, and I hope that you don't become a victim of a networking scam. Remember, even if they sell products, always, always, always double check, triple check everything. Never be consumed by greed.